Hello guys, Jamboo here and welcome back to another video where today I'm hopefully going to help you improve at this game while showing you the most broken formation. It might be worse than the 4-2-1-3 of last year, genuinely. It is every game now that I load into high rivals or champs, well, the majority of the time it is this formation you're going to see. I'm going to show you how you can get some easy wins because this formation does a lot for you, but if you enjoy this video, do smack a like. It lets me know that you want to see more. Subscribe as well, and let's get into it, and I'll explain what is going on here. If you're looking for the cheapest FC26 coins to build your super team, then look no further than MMOEXP.com. You can use code JAMBOO for 8% off the already cheapest coins. Okay, so I haven't managed to get back into the Elite Division yet. I've just not played enough since the reset, but we'll do that, now. We'll jump into a game in a minute. What we're talking about here applies to two formations. It is this, the 4-1-4-1, and then the 4-5-1 flat. Now, I know a lot of pros use it. There was a 64-man pro qualifier tournament like a few days ago, and I believe around half of the people in the whole tournament, maybe even more, used the 4-5-1. It applies to this 4-1-4-1 as well. It is just utterly broken, like for the way this game plays and the meta, so broken. The reason for it is you're packing the midfield with three while still having the inside forwards on the left and right. And it just works so well in game. The tactics I'm using, I will show you. I'm not saying these are the absolute best ones. These are just what I've been using. And what happens here is you have this box-to-box midfielder in centre mid on ball winning. You need someone like Valverde, someone with Relentless. They are everywhere. They do so much defending for you whilst also getting in good goal scoring positions. For this 4-1-4-1, I prefer it for the way I play. You have that CDM there just anchoring as well. They do help going forward, but this is just a nightmare to play against. It just does so much work for you compared to a lot of other formations. I was still using the 4-2-1-3, and since getting used to this, it has made me realise just how much of a disadvantage that I was putting myself at. There are other usable formations, of course, but I believe that this, the 4-1-4-1 and the 4-5-1 flat, they are the way to go at the minute. So we're going to jump into a Division 1 Rivals game, and I'm just going to do a normal Inside the Mind video to try and give you guys some tips, but I'll also try and, specifically point towards things that you're looking for in this formation in order to make it work and help you get some wins. So I'll cut to you guys when we get into a game. Okay, so we're loading into a game, and let's see what formation my opponent is using. If it's not one of the two that we've spoke about, I would be pretty surprised, to be honest with you. It is a 4-5-1. Hey, there we go. Imagine my shock, honestly. Imagine my shock. Pinner up front as well. So this guy is going to be a meta rat, but we are as well, so I can't really moan too much. Let's get into this game, Inside the Mind. Win, lose or draw. This will be going up, and I'm going to try and show you guys how to use this monstrosity of a formation. So what you're going to see is a lot of midfield triangles do appear when using this. It's very easy to keep the ball in it, but you can also attack direct. You're going to be wanting to use the player locks and stuff like that. You can see our deep lying playmaker ends up losing the ball like an idiot, but the point is he was in position very well there. Our team is going to drop back, and we're going to defend with a lot of midfielders. So you can see here the opponent gets into a dangerous position. We've got so many bodies back that we can just step in and win the ball. And then from there, it's counter-attack time. So just one through ball look, and we are in with a chance at goal. And just like that, we go 1-0 up. I can't. That is the meta at the minute. You soak up the pressure with this 4-5-1 or the variation that I'm using, and you counter-attack and score. And that is sort of the meta at the minute. Is it what I want for the game? No, but this is what is working so well. You can see how easy it was for us to just transition from defending to attack. So you see here again, we get the ball with our midfielder. There's always an option, always a passing option. Because we've packed that midfield look, there is always passing options there. So again, we're able to easily get the ball out wide, use a bit of technical dribbling. We're going to send our winger on the run. And then from there, our midfield is going to push forward. We're going to have the options in the box. Opponent does defend it well. So now, when we're being counter-attacked, you can just grab one of your midfielders. That is crazy from the opponent, by the way. Wow. Okay. Okay. I mean, normally, you would drag a midfielder back and just soak up the pressure. But I must admit, I was not anticipating that first time meta rat through ball. But that's something that you guys can learn from there. And me, because the angle that he has just played that through ball was insane. But anyway, from here, just taking our time, you know, waiting for that midfield option to pop up, as we know that it always will. Take our time here. We'll give the ball to Yamal, a little bit of technical dribbling. We'll send him on a run, ping the through ball over. More technical dribbling here. And we've got the midfielders on the edge of the box always. So we can recycle the ball. Look, always going to be these little options on. Get the ball into Yamal. Look for another cutback. One touch. Good defending from the opponent. But the pressure is not done. We can recycle the ball again. Triggering Valverde on a run now. One touch with him. Taking our time. And just like that, our box-to-box midfielder finds himself one-on-one with the goalkeeper. And that is what happens in this formation with that box-to-box ball-winning player role. He is just absolutely everywhere. And because he has Relentless Plus, he doesn't even lose the stamina. So you can see we just overloaded our opponent there. There was too many options for him to physically mark. And that is due to this formation and the player roles. But you can see here, controlling a midfielder. You're sort of letting the AI press out wide. AI steps in there, wins us the ball, and then from there we do find ourselves on another potential counter-attack opportunity. Marked it well, so I didn't want to force it, but we'll recycle, play the ball back out to our winger, more technical dribbling, fidget spinning, taking our time again, nothing really on, fizz the ball in. I sort of rushed that. I knew I shouldn't have done that. We just got to mark the through ball in behind here. That is all you have to do. And then from here, again, another through ball in behind. Just got to be super careful. We end up catching them offside. But again, same applies. Playing the ball out of the back, looking for the midfield options that always open up. Should have a through ball opportunity here, so we will play that with Pedri. And then from here, once again, our midfield is going to pack the edge of the box. Llorente has just done incredibly well. But from here, you can drag your midfielder and sort of let the AI drop back into shape. So from here, you can see I'm dragging my midfielder back, not worrying about the player on the ball. And we just cover towards the edge of that box. And there you go. The AI steps in once again and wins the ball for us. Now, don't get me wrong. This is ugly viewing. I completely get it. Unfortunately, this is just the current meta, you know, and the way people are playing. And unless you want to lose on the game, which I certainly don't, you sort of have to adapt to it. But here again, get the ball into our favourite sort of cutback position. Looking for our midfielders on the edge of the box. We will take our time. Find the ball into Busquets. Looking for a driven pass now. Trying to send Williams on a run. Double tap through ball. Get it into a great position. And then we find ourselves 3-1 up. And you can see the reason this is so effective is the sheer amount of options that you're getting. Not just when you're attacking, but when you're defending also. So we win the ball with our striker there. We'll recycle the ball once again. And I don't enjoy this, guys. I really don't. But it's just the way that it's working at the minute. You see again, we're going to get the ball into this wide position. And then from there, we'll recycle the ball back to our CDM again. I've rushed it. That's really poor. But we end up winning the ball back. And we just take our time. The options will always appear in this formation. There you go. Get the ball to our winger. Trigger the fullback on a run. And then from there, we're looking for that cutback once again. Get the ball into Pedri. What are you doing, Jamboo? Wake up. That is shocking. Here, just make sure that you're marking the through balls in behind. So you can see using that second man press, we step in, win the ball. Nice and easy peasy. We'll send Yamal on a run now. Trying to just overload him again. You can see Valverde here, the box-to-box. He is absolutely everywhere. I think that is one of the reasons that these formations, the two we've spoke about, are so OP. Because it's just set up in a way that you can have that box-to-box mid. And they do so much work for you. And as long as you have someone with that relentless, there's just no real negative to it. But 3-1 up there at half-time. And, you know, I've just not really felt under threat. He scored one freak goal off of that first-time through ball. And then outside of that, I feel like we've just been pretty chilling. Every time we go forward, we look like we could score. And it's just by following that same pattern. You know, you're getting the ball out wide, and then your midfield three are coming forward to the edge of the box in order to give you, like, cutback opportunities. But you can see defensively as well, we are so compact. You drag your striker here, look. Just keep everybody in shape. And there is really, like, not a lot your opponent can do. You see, they just run into a wall of trouble. And yeah, it must be I mean, I know it's infuriating to play against because I've had it multiple times, but it's the actual formation that once you get used to it, you can sort of program it to just do so much work for you. As long as you know the right player switches and stuff like that, there's really no negative to this. So again, we pop the ball into midfield, get the ball into a central position, go for the double tap through ball, well defended from the opponent. So once again, we grab our striker or our midfielder, and we just make sure that players are back in position, make sure that we're marking the through ball, because that is the immediate threat. And then from there, our AI is going to step in, win us the ball once again. And then from there, we're going to go on yet another counter-attack. Player lock on Yokeles. We will play the ball. Little first-time cross, maybe. I didn't think he had it in the locker, but we'll take the corner. Corners are dangerous in this formation as well, because you're packing the edge of the box as we do from those cutback opportunities. So you just take your time, make sure you don't lose the ball. And then from here, look, we managed to get the ball into a great position. It was a shocking touch from Yamal, but you saw how it could work there. So here again, just make sure that he's not getting any easy through ball options. We're marking there. CDM steps in. Got to make sure that we're marking. Got to be careful. Keeper movement. Good goal from the opponent. At the end of the day, it's still FC26. Like, goals can be conceded and stuff like that. He's using the formation as well. You know, so it's a similar setup going against the other. But hopefully we can see this game out. If we can get the next goal, I'll be fairly comfortable that we just go on and win this game. And you have to take into account as well that this is a high-level opponent we're playing. It's another very good player that is using this formation to its max potential. But taking our time, we'll put the ball back into the midfield again. Try and hit the striker early, really nice. We take one touch, we'll recycle it back to our box-to-box midfielder. Get unfortunate there, but again, we'll use an offside trap here, just push forward a little bit. And now as long as we're marking the through balls, we should be absolutely chilling. Make sure that we don't get an easy ball to Salah. Got to just mark the cutbacks now towards the edge of the box, because he's going to play for that exact same thing. Using an offside trap, you can see there is really nowhere for this guy to go. It's an absolute nightmare to defend against. It really is. So again, he runs into a wall of trouble, and from there we can play our way out. We have our midfield completely free. We're going to send Yokeles on a run. We'll get Williams running as well. Beautiful. Llorente is really good on this game, man. He has done so well there. But again, got to make sure that we're marking this through ball. And then outside of that, there shouldn't be much danger. We do step in, win it back. And we should have our winger free out here again. Yes, we do. So we're going to send him on a run. And then from there, long over the top through ball. We'll send him on a run again. Llorente once again stepping in, so we're just going to drag our player back, let the team get back into shape once again, so that the opponent has to fight through this defensive wall. That is the plan. Using the second man press, opponent's done so well. Good save from the keeper. This guy's really good. He's maximising the amount of players that you get forward in this setup. We'll use the second man press here, try and mark the potential cutback that he's going to go for towards the edge of the box. You can see here, we're just trying not to give it an easy option. We'll use an offside trap, use that second man press once again, switch into our midfielders where possible, and then our ball winning box to box steps in and gets us out of danger. I'll give it back to Valverde here, sending Yamal on a run. I may actually attempt that. That is... It's such a poor ball from Trent. Can we get some FIFA cheese? Nope. So again here, when the opponent's going forward, we're just dragging our player back into position, not even really worrying about the switching. And there you go. I mean, it's pretty poor from the opponent, but at the same time, that ball-winning box-to-box, it really does so much work. Like, the amount of times I see him step in just from outer space and win the ball back, like, it is absolutely crazy. Here, again, just make sure that we're not giving up any easy opportunities. Good save from the keeper. I mean, it would have been crazy, that finish, to be fair, if it did go in. But here, again, we've got to defend the corner. Try and mark the cut back to the edge of the box. Offside trap, just push the line up nice and high. No way, EA, don't do that to us. No way, EA. We do step in with Saliba, beautiful. Take our time here, and we may even have a counter-attack opportunity. We'll see. We'll take our time, get the ball out to Nico. That is absolutely shocking. The opponent's like pressing, and it just makes it so hard to control a football, sadly. We'll offside trap here. Does catch the opponent out. Spread the ball out to Lamine Yamal. From here, we'll send him on a run. Trent has the pass in for the down-the-line ball. We'll fake a player lock. Opponent just didn't even care. He just fully committed to the player with the ball. Fair enough. CDM steps in, wins us the ball. We'll send that over to Lamine again. And then from this position, really, we don't want our opponent to have another attack. Get the ball to Yokeles. Don't counter off that. That would be horrific. Got to make sure that the through ball is marked. Second man press and offside trap just to raise the defensive line here. Make sure that we're marking Salah. If he shoots from there, yeah, that's absolutely fine. And then the game is done, guys. So that is a win against a good opponent using this formation. You can see how it works and the amount of work that AI does for you. But hopefully you enjoyed this video and learned something today. I appreciate you guys. Subscribe for more. I'll catch you on the next one. And peace.